All right, guys. So, welcome to our team call. I want to start doing these more frequently, every single week, just so we can touch base and kind of see where everyone is. They don't have to be anything super formal. I just want a way for us to touch base and keep motivated in our businesses because a lot of times I find that if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. So, like if I miss a wake up call, then Beachbody kind of goes on the back burner for me for a couple of days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get back on and make sure I'm on track. So when I plug into the wake up call and team calls, the Fit Fanatics and Diesel Nation calls, I just feel like I'm more inspired to build my business and really stay in the game. So I want to encourage everybody to try to make it or at least listen to the replays. I know it's hard for us to all find a time that's perfect for all of us, but I'm doing my best to try to accommodate as many people as I can so that we can do these things. So first and foremost, promos for the month. We know Hammer and Chisel is on sale for $160. We have the Ultimate Reset for $275, and also the Club Challenge Pack for $140. So that's kind of what's going on for the month. I have our Team 21 Day Fix Challenge group. Especially for my new coaches, I want you guys in there so that you can kind of see how they run. And being in that group, I want you to be like the best challenger ever. So like the most encouraging, post the most, and just be that person of support and kind of be a role model for everybody else who's doing the challenge group. So we're going to start on the 11th, which will be prep week, and then we'll go into the workouts after that. Then I want to do a Hammer and Chisel since it's on sale, and that's the program I intend on doing right after I finish up 21 Day Fix, which will be next week is when I finish. So on the 18th, we will start prep week and then head into the challenge group. So that's just want to let you know about those so you can invite, because you can invite them to my challenge group and we can all do it together. So make sure you're inviting on that. So, and what I want to talk about tonight is kind of your vision for your business and where you see it. My husband and I have been talking a lot about our vision because sometimes we get sidetracked and we get just kind of off course a little bit. So we were really honing in on what our vision is and what our ultimate goal is. And I think when we have that vision of our business and where we want to go, it's easier for us to find out why we're doing it and keep working towards it. Because just like I said earlier, out of sight, out of mind, we can totally forget about it. Oh, my workout, I'll do it later. For example, today we got home at 2 a.m. From Seattle. And of course, we didn't sleep very well. We had to get the kids off to school, and it's just been a crazy day, super exhausting, and we haven't done our workout yet. So here it is, 6:30 at night. I'm usually like first up in the morning, do my workout. So after this call, I have to go pump out Cardio Fix. So pray for me. But we're going to do it. We're going to get it done because we're committed. So, when we put things off, I mean, it's easy for me to say, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. I could just double up or, it's just easy to push off. So I think it's important to be consistent and really push ourselves to be the role model for everybody else that we're trying to inspire. Because there's a lot of people out there who really do need us and who really look up to us and who are following our stories, even though we might not think that they're following us at all. So I don't know if you guys have been in Fit Fanatics. I know, Megan, you were just added to it today. But there was a post in there about Super Saturday. And I had posted the Tough Love post in the Do It Nation team page. I know you guys saw that from Danielle. And basically it said, if you want your business to grow and you want to be super successful, then you'll be at those Super Saturdays. And I have to admit, like in the beginning of my business and growing my business, I wasn't at Super Saturday. I didn't really know what it was. I didn't have anyone to go with, and I didn't go. And so in the Fit Fanatics group today, someone posted that they were really offended by it and how her husband is, away at war and she has 3 kids and her family's her priority. So she really took offense to that. And I just wanted to touch on it a little bit. I mean, I can relate to her because, my husband's gone for 3 months at a time overseas. And I have 4 little ones. Well, I guess 2 kind of big, I don't know, and 2 little. I have 4 kids. And it's just busy. So I can relate. It's hard to go to Super Saturday, especially when it's uncomfortable. You don't know anyone. You have kids. But Danielle also posted in one of the groups, even if you have kids, you can take them. People do take their kids. Some of the events do discourage bringing them. But if it's a matter of making it or not making it, I say bring them. And Danielle says, come a little bit later, just try to hit it for all the speakers so you can kind of get some nuggets. And then, if the kids are too fussy or you can't concentrate or whatnot, then head out. But maybe you can at least get a little something just from being there and just feeling the energy. There's just something about it that really is inspirational and really helps you grow your business. So with all of that said, like I said, I didn't go in the beginning to Super Saturday. I think I was a coach for a whole year before I went to Super Saturday, which I'm a little embarrassed to admit that. So don't tell anybody. But now I'm committed. I'm going to every Super Saturday. Summit, I'm still on the wait list because, again, last summer when Summit came out, like all the tickets, I didn't get my ticket because I wasn't sure where my coaching would be. I was like, oh, I don't know. Will I be in it? I didn't know where I would be. And now I'm like, I can't believe I didn't buy my ticket. So I'm on the wait list waiting to get my ticket into Summit, which I feel like I'll get. And that's a good thing for you, Megan, as being a new coach. You can earn your free ticket. So you might be able to make it and I can't. But I'm going to be there anyway. Find my way in. So, new coaches, you have that success starter option where you can earn a free ticket, whereas the rest of us have to pay for our tickets. So those events, they're just super important just to build relationships, just be in the know and just feel that awesome energy and just be a part of the team, because this really is, not only a business, but it is kind of like a sisterhood. I know we have some guys on the team too, but it really is like a sisterhood. We all get to talk, we get to share goals, we get to work out and do this together. We're never alone. There will be struggles in this business, right? And we're going to have objections. And as long as we know that, we can tackle them a whole lot better. So know that those things are coming. But back to the Fit Fanatics post, my takeaway from that is, you're your own CEO. So you get to decide how quickly you want to grow your business. And obviously being at these events is going to help you and inspire you to build faster. But if you're not there, that's okay. We're all on our own journey, okay? You'll eventually get there and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't do this soon. You'll get that thought at some point. But for the lady who posted, that she couldn't go, I get it. I was there. But she can do what she wants to do as far as her business. I think she took offense to it because she, inside she wants to grow her business, but at the same time, her family is important and she just doesn't have, the time or the commitment to be able to dedicate to it yet. And sometimes that's something that happens within, and then we decide that it's the right thing, to make some sacrifices, to go all in. And especially for me, my personal feelings, I will sacrifice some time now so that I don't have to sacrifice later. Being home with my family, being home with my kids, being able to travel and go places. I mean, we're a family of 6. That's expensive to travel and go on trips. And I want to be able to do it and not have to worry about anything. I want to be able to, take the kids wherever we want, not have to worry about, the cost here, the cost there, or the fact that eating out for us is probably $100 meal every time we go. So, I'm willing to sacrifice some of my family time now so that I don't have to sacrifice later. So those are just some things that are important to me and that I'm willing to sacrifice. And so at the end of the day, we are all our own CEOs. Our businesses are each our own, and we get to run them the way we want them. I give guidelines and things that work for me. But if you want to, do your own thing, you're more than welcome to, because it's your business. But it's also hard because you don't want to reinvent the wheel. I've tried to do that and it's just not worth it. These systems are in place by top coaches because they work. So I'm trying to really work on making a system where we can just plug and play. And each month we have certain schedules that we're going to just plug into and go from there. Just so you know what to expect every single month. When a training is going to be, when a sneak peek is. And that way it helps you invite people to come and do those things with us. Does that make sense? Yeah, I talk really fast, don't I? I do. I'm trying to slow it down. So now I want to open it up to questions and answers. Do you guys have questions for me tonight? Unmute. Can you type? Nothing for me? I know someone has one. Come on. Come on. You can type it too if you want. You don't want to chat. I know recording's scary. You do it a few times and it's not scary anymore, I promise.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, doing because now there's a fourth vital behavior.
Yes.
So, can you explain that?
Yes. So the fourth vital behavior is recognition. And it's basically just recognizing people for what they're doing. So whether it's a challenger in your challenge group who is getting their workout daily, who's posting their Shakeology, or who is posting motivational quotes in your group, so you can recognize them for that. Or if it's a coach on your team who's hitting Success Club, or who is is your top volume producer on your team. So those kinds of things. Just because being recognized, I mean, it's sometimes like, I feel like it's silly, but like it makes me feel so good. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, look, Michelle, is rocking her business. She did this, this, and this. And I'm like, wow, I did that. That's awesome. You know, so it kind of gives us that, like a good feeling, and it makes us want to do it again and keep building and growing our business. Does that help out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but even recognizing not only just like for a business, just recognizing other people, like even your challengers, or just like showing a recognition to maybe, just people that you notice that are living the same healthy lifestyle. They might not be doing the Beachbody thing, but they're just, is it kind of...
Absolutely. All of it. I mean, we all love to be recognized. At the end of the day, we all love it. So yeah, I would definitely do that, because you're adding value to people's lives when you see someone else who's not even in our Beachbody world or our Beachbody team, and they're doing their workout every day. Wow, you're so inspiring with your workouts every single day. I love them. You rock. Just adding value and just kind of giving people those little, filling their bucket. Have you heard that analogy before? Just filling their bucket and making them feel good. So yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so with the upcoming challenges, there's the 21-day fix and the hammer and chisel, and those overlap each other, right? So are we doing like, as participants, are we expected to do the 21-day fix exercise and the hammer and chisel exercise?
That's a great question. It depends. If you have it, you have the 21-day fix, right?
No, I've got PiYo right now. I'm doing PiYo. And I'm doing the new Brazilian butt lift challenge or something.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't done that.
I'm going to get hammer and chisel on my husband's.
Yes. Hammer and chisel is amazing. So, I mean, obviously you can't do the 21-day fix and the hammer and chisel at the same time. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So if you are not doing 21-day fix and you have challengers to put into the group, then just, I would post things like, oh, got my workout done, like generic things instead of like program specific, add, what's it called? Maybe even post just clean eating meals if you have them. 21-day fix is really big on the containers, which you'll get with the hammer and chisel. So it's kind of the same eating plan, which is amazing. And post like motivational quotes and things like that. So just help to add value into that group.
Okay. And then when we're looking for people to join the groups, are we telling them that it's a hammer and chisel group, or is it a fitness group? Is it a 21-day fix group, or is that just another group?
I usually will ask if they want to do. I'll usually reach out and chit chat a little bit first, and then ask if they, or if I do a post and they reach out to me, I'll start by asking what their goals are, because we want to know what they're interested in, right? Because we don't want to just tell them what we're doing. We want them to want to do something that's going to help them reach their goals. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if someone's looking to get summer ready, like hammer and chisel, hands down is it. Right, Marla?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. See, I've got actually 3 challenge groups going for April, and I'm doing the hammer and chisel. I'm not posting I post my daily post for their group page, and then I cheer them all on. But I post on my personal page my workout and what I'm doing. I go back and forth from my like page to my personal page, so they know I'm doing something different, but they don't, it's not really what you're doing. They're watching, they're looking for that inspiration and that motivation that you're giving
the
them.
guidance.
So it doesn't really, yeah. And I have, I noticed because like in May, because people wanting to get summer ready and stuff, I'm doing something crazy. I'm going to start a challenge group every Monday in May for the 21-day fix. So that will be kind of, because I want to be able to accommodate everybody. And so I'm going to do May Madness.
Ooh,
so,
that's exciting.
It's going to be challenging, but you know, I just got to keep track of what's what and make sure, you know, I've been doing it for so long now. I just kind of feel like I can do it, and it'll just be basically starting my first group and then taking that post and going to the second group and then so forth and so on. But it'll be a challenge, but I figure it'll give people a big variety so nobody can say, well, I can't do that date. I can't do that date.
Well, you can do the next one. And for me, like I was telling you guys earlier about reinventing the wheel, I joined up with 2 other coaches and we like did our whole content for the 21-day fix. And what I found over doing that for a few months was that we're giving way too much information. Like people are just starting their fitness journey, and we're giving all this information. Like it's a ton, and it's great information, don't get me wrong, but these people are wanting to start their journey. And so I'm taking it back to the basics, taking it back down to step 1 and using the challenge group guide and maybe modifying it a tiny bit, maybe switching a few words just to make sure it sounds like me. And going back to using that so I can really make sure that people are following along and that they're doing it. I'm also playing with the idea of using the app instead of Facebook. We saw at Super Saturday, they were talking about the app and how the people will log their workout and their Shakeology and their food and things like that. And if they miss their workout, you can actually send them a message and it's going to go straight to their phone. Like how cool is that? We check our phone notifications a lot more than Facebook. So many things get lost in Facebook. So I'm kind of excited to try this out and see how it works. So I'm planning that for the 21-day fix group. So I got to play with it just a little bit and kind of figure it out first because I haven't done it quite yet. But I'm really, really excited to give that a try. And you posted, right, Megan?
I did. I posted for input, and at first it was split. It was equally split. But then some people were like really dogging on the app, but it sounds like people have been using it wrong. Like really? Someone ran a clean eating group through it, I guess. So, and there weren't workouts involved and there wasn't Shakio involved. And so people were getting annoyed that they were being asked to log things that they weren't doing.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was just people not using the app properly.
Okay. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And someone complained about the phone notifications, but I'm thinking, you know, if I need to stay motivated to work out, I would actually love that. So
absolutely. Like, especially if you're going to invest money into it, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're spending, you know, 21-day fix right now is $160. So if I'm spending $160, like I would love, like, hey, did you work out? You know,
exactly.
Hey, you know, I would want that to come right to my phone. Because I mean, how many notifications do we really get on Facebook all the time?
Too many.
A million.
Things get lost. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, when I first started doing the challenge groups, I just dove right in and made my own post, and I just started. The last 3 months, I just started using the coaching guides in the back office. And so I think that using those first and then putting your own twist on it is definitely the better way. If I could have done it differently, I would have switched back. But it was kind of neat because my ongoing challengers got to see something different for a change. And so like right now I'm using the guides, but I'm going to try to go back into old groups because you never delete the groups. And I'm going to try to put a twist on do like a variety, but because I've got people that just keep joining groups and I don't want them to see the same thing every time. So I'm going to try to like put a little bit of spin on it. And that's the nice thing about Facebook is that it's always got your old groups on there. So you can always go find your very first groups and, you know.
Until you get put in Facebook jail like me.
Well, yeah.
So my thought here, Marla, and I don't know what you think about this, take it as you will. One of my thoughts that I wanted to do was to create like a fit community page. And maybe it's one that our whole team can do together. And so our challengers can go through, say, a 21-day fix group with us. They'll learn all the basics, maybe even go through it 2 times because, you know, it takes a little while to get like the real feel for it. So maybe go through 21-day fix 2 times. and then go into the Fit community page where we continue it, and all of us can help post in there, where we can all post clean eating, Shakeology, workouts, inspiration, things like that. So it's like a challenge group, but it's just a Fit page. But instead of, focusing on, I have a group over here and a group over here and a group over here, it's kind of like, almost like our challenge group graduates go to this group. Do you know what I mean?
I was going to ask you about that too.
I'm a VIP group, and that's kind of what I do there.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I use that group for, but I've got people that fall off that want to start fresh, that keep wanting to be added, but I've got like 30 people in my VIP group that just kind of follow along and they engage and say what they're doing. So I kind of already have that a little bit, but yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Megan?
Oh, that I'd asked at the Super Saturday, I asked about that. What do you do with people if they signed up for a 90-day challenge, but it was only like a 30-day challenge group, then what? They're not even done yet. Like, then what are they doing? And they said that they put them in graduate groups.
Yeah. Awesome. So it's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm so glad that you went to Super Saturday. You and Lisa went also, right? Well, I don't know if she's muted. She's on the call, but that is like amazing. I'm seriously, I give it to you for going because it's a super cool event, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was nerve-wracking to go, and especially dressed as a superhero, like walking around trying to get there. Like,
you are amazing. You dressed up. See, I'd be like, I'll go, but I'm gonna wear my Lululemon and. But no, like you and Lisa, seriously, your first one to just jump out and go by yourself. Like, I am just so excited for you. That just means that you guys are in it and you guys are ready to take it to the next level and really work your businesses. Marla and I were able to go in Seattle, it was super cool. It was very nice. They had a photo booth too, which was a lot of fun. We got to connect with some other coaches who are on our bigger Fit Fanatics team, and heard some great stories. So, Super Saturdays, it's really cool. I've been to a couple in Seattle and a couple in Vegas. So I kind of like traveling around and seeing the different groups.
They probably always have one in Seattle, right?
What's that?
There's probably like always one in Seattle, right? I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's like, why didn't you come to that one? My parents live up there.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I can plan next time. I don't know.
Right, let's plan it. We'll go maybe what's the next one? August? I think the next one's August.
Just a comment. I think that the biggest thing too is when you start a program, make sure that you're able to finish it for all the people watching.
Yes.
So many people are watching you, and if they know that you've started something and they're watching you because they're thinking about starting it, I would definitely make sure that you finish strong to the end, because that just like I've noticed that like this is this Hammer and Chisel is obviously the longest program I've done. So 60 days is a huge commitment, and I'm just like here. And I think what's keeping me going is that I know I'm serious about my business, because I am so. It's like there's no way I'm quitting, no matter what. I feel guilty if I'm even like having a cheat meal, because I want to give and show people the best results that I can, because I'm like trying to be a product or of the product, trying to show people what it can do.
And that's one of the cool things about being a coach, is that it holds you accountable. Just like you're saying, like you want to finish it because people are watching. And that's, I became an instructor for group fitness, and one of the perks of that is when I'm up on stage teaching a class, I can't quit, because I do the whole entire class with the class and people are watching me, and so it's just that accountability and that motivation to get all the way through and not cheat.
Yeah. I have a question. Would it be recommended, I guess, or not? I'm already doing PiYo because that's the one I've got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how do you like it?
That, like, I really want to do Hammer and Chisel.
Mm-hmm.
And since there's a group starting, like, I'm really having a hard time, like, with the idea of not participating in that.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do Hammer and Chisel with PiYo because one's not using weights? Or would it mess everything up?
I would honestly do Hammer and Chisel by the book, at least the first time you do it. I struggle with that a little bit too, because I teach classes and I've scaled back my class load. so I can dedicate more to like a program. But like Marla was saying, like doing a program from start to finish is super important for the people who are watching. You know what I mean? And after once you do PIO from beginning to end, then go, and then maybe you want to do hammer and chisel. And then maybe after that, you want to hodgepodge a little bit, you know? But a lot of the top coaches really recommend sticking with one program at a time. Aren't you moving soon?
Yes.
So how would hammer and chisel fit in there?
I don't know.
I'm not saying I want you to do it.
I just don't want to do it.
And even if you're the only person in your, like right now, I'm doing a hammer and chisel group. I'm literally, Michelle's in it because I just put you in it to watch, but I have one other girl that's in it, but I literally would have done it anyways by myself.
Yeah. Because
I'm just like, it holds me accountable, and then it's giving me that basic group. So if I do another one, I've already got some material there, and I can kind of go from that group to do another group. But I do it every day. I get in there and post. Nobody might be watching me, but I'm watching me.
How many people do you have in your groups, Marla? Like, you have groups every Monday, or you plan to. Like, how many people are generally in each group that you run?
About 8. About 6 to 8 people.
Wow.
So, but it's all like different people that have stopped and they want to restart,
right?
You know, or like, you know, so I mean, I usually only do 2 groups a month. So by me doing like 3 this month, and then 1 next month for May, because I actually have one starting the 28th. So I may not do one every Monday in May, because that might be one of my Mondays, because then it's going to get really crazy. But yeah, I'm just trying to be really accommodating, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do one big group and then just have people join in on Monday, because that might be better. I'm trying to kind of play around with the idea and see what's going to be best for me too, where I'm not going to get completely confused.
I would suggest that, Marla, do like a big prep post so that you can and keep that like your pinned post, and then just add people in every Monday. That's what I would do. That'd probably be the easiest for you. But Megan, I'm going to go back to the hammer and chisel for a moment, because how long is PIO? 60 days, right?
Yeah.
Where are you at on it?
On day 3.
Yes. Okay. Okay. This might go against everything. My husband would kill me, but I would honestly say hammer and chisel is where it's at for summer. I love PIO. Don't get me. I love PIO. But as far as summer, like hammer and chisel is going to get it done. It's going to incorporate that meal plan, which majority of people need that meal plan. And those workouts are just to die for. Like Marla has I don't even know how many, we got 10 minutes left. I don't even know how much she's lost, but it's been quite a bit, right, Marla?
I've only lost 5 pounds, but the inches, I'm not doing those till the end. And I know my pants, I'm going to have to go buy some new pants. No, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. I mean, it's good, but like some of the pants, once they stretch out, they're just look terrible now. Like, oh. But.
So as far as that, like, because you are so early on in your business, promoting the hammer and chisel into our group and, you know, kind of asking people or inviting people to do it with you and to help hold you accountable as well, like that's going to be huge.
Okay.
On special too, so.
And it's on special. So if you abort PIO mission, I will not hold it against you, and then we can go back to that after hammer and chisel. It's up to you. I mean, it's your call.
Yeah, and I never made a big I'm doing PIO, post. So I think I could. I don't think I'd lose face if I switched.
Yeah, I don't think so. No. Okay, I'll be honest with you. This is the first time I'm doing, because my husband was like, babe, I don't think you've done a whole program from start to finish except the 3-day refresh. And I'm like, well, technically we used to have Les Mills Pump, which is like body pump that I teach. I was like, technically, I completed that program, but we don't have it anymore. It was discontinued. So that's why we went to 21 Day Fix, because we can do the whole 21 Day Fix while he's home and we're doing it together. And after that, that's why we're going to roll into hammer and chisel right after that. So if you don't complete the program right this minute, I'm not going to hold it against you.
Kick me off the team.
You're out of here. No.
That's right.
Yeah. No, that's not going to happen. But I mean, for the sake of hitting, so I know success starters is important to you. So for the sake of that, I would definitely start like talking about hammer and chisel, and putting feelers out there, and then, you know, start slowly inviting. I need to get on my invites for 21 Day Fix and hammer and chisel. So you'll be seeing those posts soon.
All right.
So we have about 5 minutes. Any other questions?
Who's going to do Country Heat?
Oh, Country Heat is coming out. I'm thinking they're going to launch it probably around summit time. That's my guess. But I think we should do a whole team-wide thing.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really fun.
I think so, and I think it's going to be really good for all of us because, I mean, it's really going to target, I think, the older crowd too, because I know a lot of people are like, like my mom, she's like kind of about the 21 Day Fix, but she's like, oh, I think that's cool, you know, it's just dancing, and so I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah, and you know, when I first saw it, I'll be honest, I was like, I don't know, and then I saw like the song list, so I'm like, ooh, I like those songs, so it's not like super country, you know. Well, maybe some of them might be, but some of them like they were mainstream songs too, and I'm like, oh, I could get down with that. So
and I think switching it up too helps you so you don't get burnt out, because I did the 21 Days for so long that I found myself like skipping my workouts, so the hammer and chisel was like just what I needed.
Yeah,
because I needed that switch, I needed to change, and that'll be my 4th program I've completed.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice. You just start putting that on your wall, like on your cover photo, like programs I've completed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's
My
a good idea.
diplomas. Yeah. Beachbody diplomas.
Yeah.
So what else do we have? What else can I tell you for 4 minutes? Nothing.
Got nothing.
You got nothing for me?
Oh, do you happen to know what the Success Club reward this month is?
For April? That's a great question. I do
I
not.
know what it is. It's an apron. It's a Shakio apron, right?
Is it?
I think
What?
so.
A Shakeology apron?
Uh-huh.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Because I know last month was a sampler of the performance pack.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Me too.
I don't see it. I see March, but I don't see April on here.
I didn't either, so that's what I was asking.
I can ask. The Fit Fanatics team. Yeah, I don't see it.
That's kind of inspiring just to know.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
it helps me light the fire even more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we can take the performance line with the Shakio, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they're all a little different. So I really like all of it. The Energize I'll use before workout, the Recover right after my workout, and then the wait, did I say that wrong?
No.
Oh, the Recharge, and then the Recharge at night. That's what it is. I really like them. Some people are like, I love them.
Yeah. Okay. I think I might order those on my husband's account. So
Yeah.
I love the Recover.
Yeah, so I do too. So yeah, that's a good point, Megan, too. So, you know, if you are everything, so your Shakeology should go through your account because we need to stay active and all that. Every other purchase should go through your spouse account. So if you are getting the performance line or maybe not even just a spouse, your controlled account. So I know some are using their mom's account or a sibling, whoever it might be, you want to order through there so that you can earn the volume on it as you go. Megan, we should get you to Emeralds so that you will benefit from that volume.
Mm-hmm.
So we can chat about that. So also I sell all of my things are challenge packs for my challenge groups. And if they decide that they want just the program, which I rarely do, maybe 5% of the time, maybe. I had one girl who was allergic to flaxseed, so naturally she couldn't get Shakeology or the vegan Shakeology because there's flax in both. So I sent her as a customer through my husband's account. So then that way I'm still earning volume. So commission is earned in my spouse account, and then volume is earned in my account. So if you guys have any questions about that, definitely let me know. You know, if you're watching the recording too, and you don't really know what I'm talking about, then message me. I can help you out. What else do I have? 2 more minutes. Any last minute questions?
Nope.
What else can I tell you? So Super Saturday, if you do want to start planning ahead, it's August 6th. And most major cities. So if you went to one already, you probably have an idea of where yours is. If you can't find it, look in your coach online office in the back office. It'll show you where every Super Saturday is, or you can even Google it. I've Googled it quite a few times to find one close to me. And yeah, so it'll be August 6th. And it's scary to go alone, but it's worth it, 100%. So I'm going to close it out. So remember, you are the CEO of your business. You get to decide where you go, how you go, and what you do. Having a clear vision is going to help you set your sights on the prize of what you want. And then just doing the 4 vital behaviors that every single day, that's going to compound your business and help you get to that vision that you invest your business at. I know that I have high goals. I feel like I've been successful already with Beachbody, but I want to take it to the next level, and I want to help everybody else, reach these success points as well. So we have 2 things in store, and I just hope you guys come along with me and reach out anytime. I'm always here to help. So I want you guys to find success. So don't feel like you're bugging me. I want to help. So with that, it's going to kick us off. So have a great night, guys, and we'll chat later.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.